Whew. What's happening, guys? Lawson here this morning. I've driven all the way down to Miami to fish with my good buddy Scott Rose, and we're going to be joined by a guy named Alex Blackwell, who is actually John B's cameraman, and I've never met him before, but I'm excited about that. Anyways, I got up at like 4:30, drove all the way down, got here way too early. I've just been kind of sitting around in the parking lot, but Scott's here, and we're getting ready to launch, and today's mission will be peacock bass and all other types of exotics. It's actually going to be my first time ever fishing for peacock bass, like down in Miami. I've caught peacock bass before, but never like in the canal systems of Miami, so I'm really stoked on that. Today's video is sponsored by Shop Carl's. Now, if you know what Shop Carl's is, they are an online retailer that you can get all the fishing gear you need on it, and it's where I get all of my fishing gear and tackle and like lures and stuff like that for the most part. And I'll leave a link down below where you guys can go check that out, and you can save a ton of money by joining Carl's Club. And seriously, they have like everything you need there. I'll leave a link below. Go check that out. And a lot of lures that I'm going to be using today are probably going to be from there, and a few other things that maybe Scott has for us to throw. But today should be a exceptional day. We're with the man, and we're going to get in the water soon enough.
Yeah, do you see those two yellow rocks? You just cast towards the left one?
Yeah.
Put it in the middle, right up against the wall.
That fly literally looks like a goldfish.
Yes. Let that sink straight down. See if it triggers him. You're not seeing him, right, Lawson?
No, I don't see him.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
there
He
he
just came to it. He's on it, dude.
Now he's back on the original rocks.
Dude, he swung at you.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like seeing that.
That's the bigger one that's checking it out.
Yes. Strip.
Oh. Oh. Oh, he bumped it. Dude,
They're both gonna eat, Alex.
like,
just keep working
That is
them.
ridiculous.
Straight drop. Straight drop.
Yep.
One strip. Hard.
oh my gosh.
To have an underwater camera right now would be sick.
The only thing about peacocks and fly that's hard is how fast they eat. As you watch them coming in to grab it, Alex, you almost want to strip set back. You almost want to anticipate it. Like that. Like
Alex, baby.
Beautiful.
Let's go. Oh, he's so cute.
Perfect, dude.
Alex was the first pea hound.
Net jump. Boom. Let's go. Oh my gosh, the colors are insane.
That's first pea?
Yeah, first pea on fly, first pea ever.
That's awesome.
That is a gorgeous looking fish. Let's go.
Well, literally the first set of fish that we saw, Scott just had Alex just keep casting his fly on it over and over again, literally just like pissing off the fish until they decide to eat. And Alex got his first peacock, and not a huge one, but that just means you get to knock off big ones. Like the whole day is now just trying to catch a big one, right?
Now,
Breaking
I bet you
PBs.
the second one is gonna eat in like 3 casts.
Oh yeah, that
he's
big
gonna
one.
Be fired up.
She's...
I'm not trying to put it in front of him, put it across him. There. Ready? And boom. Way faster. Okay, ready? Now.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, that's a good fish.
There we go.
Alex had to step up and do it to him.
Boom.
Done deal.
Hey, I broke a PB. Wow.
PB.
Back-to-back personal bests. Wow.
Very quick.
PB.
Just leave that.
Peacock bass.
PB.
Scott, you think we can break that today?
Yeah, probably.
All right, cool. Then I'll save a picture.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, check out that tail. Let's see if we can get that in light. That is insane.
So good.
What the hell? These things are sweet.
They are such cool fish, man.
These
They are so
such
cool.
fish. See you later. Lawson, why are you making me catch fish, man?
Oh man, I know. What a jerk.
Oh.
So right now, there's about 1.5 pounds too. They're on a bed. It was a male and a female, but they weren't giant. But
Yeah, let's pick one up.
Yeah, man.
all right, well, basically what I was about to say what we're doing is we're cruising down the canal looking for bedding fish, and we just saw some. We just were idling down the canal and saw a whole entire school of peacock. Probably what you think, 7 or 8 of them?
Yeah.
God, that shiner stinks, dude.
Because there were dead ones in there. They do stink. These are days old. I don't think it's the shiner. I think it's not my hand.
I just caught a dead iguana tail. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's so gross.
I've never seen that happen.
Ew.
That school's gone.
I literally thought I snagged a piece of grass and I snagged the tail of an iguana. Gosh,
Yeah, a couple more erotic casts around here.
that was tremendously good form.
Fast, hard twitches. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see him on you.
Oh, I do too, dude. He's a
cut.
big fish.
Yo, bait and switch.
Did get the fly ready?
Or Alex, pick up a big live bait.
A big live bait?
Yeah,
Dude, he's like not a bad fish.
big live will do the trick. They're fired up in here.
Oh, dude, that's a freaking turtle chasing my fluke around. I'm gonna pull it. Dude, is that a terrapin? You get terrapin in here?
It's a nice turtle action.
Dude, I'm gonna pull him up to the boat and
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
grab him. Dude, I have a turtle.
Keep it
Dude,
going,
that's a
keep it going,
terrapin,
keep it
isn't
going.
it?
I don't know. Keep it going.
Oh, he saw the boat. I don't know if I've ever had a turtle chase a lure with that intensity.
You wanted it bad.
Dude, they're getting showered on. It's a golfing out here. Come on.
You're right. Yo,
Oh,
he's on you. He's
dude.
On you. He's on you.
Dude, there's so many.
Over it.
Dude. Alex, throw over here.
There,
Dude, there's
right
like,
there. Cast right next to
dude,
the
they're still on me. I'm just trying to. You're gonna get smoked, Alex. You just got smoker chokered.
Try and swing.
Oh,
Hit it.
there it is.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right,
Fluke.
we're seeing peacock bust just out in like the middle chasing glass minnows around, and I'm throwing a fluke, and I had a few hits, but I couldn't connect because peacock are really bad swipers. Swipers.
Nice one, dude.
That's good.
Nice one.
I ollied the net.
Not the best head job.
No, I like pulled them. I was like trying to pull them in, and I just pulled it straight over.
There you go.
Sweet, thank you, Scott.
You smoked it.
Yeah.
Anytime you're getting in them busting, they are lighting it up.
Sweet.
Look at the turtle behind us. He still wants
Dude,
it.
trying to smoke some turds. Right there, my first peacock of the day. Probably what, pound and a half? Okay, goodbye.
A little more. Probably two.
We would celebrate and check them out on camera, but there's too much going on right now. I ain't got time for this.
A lot of busting fish.
All right, let me show you what we're throwing, or what I'm throwing right now. I'm throwing just a fluke with a wide gap hook that I just picked up off Carl's, and we're just,
Turn around.
dude, is this turtle just getting it? He just smoked the shiner. Dude, there's
You want to switch or stand the fluke?
I'm cool with the fluke. I don't care. The turtle's just going ham. Dude, look at this right here. Alex, throw like 5 feet to the left of where my...
Oh, left.
No, it's all good. It's all good. There's just like, there's a few of them. Dude, that one came in. Watch this.
So good.
I saw
So good.
a pack of them hounding some fish out there, and I just saw that one come to the surface.
So good.
The fluke of mama.
I'm impressed, dude.
He's not as big as I thought he was gonna be, but it's
Pretty
good
good,
fish. Peacock number 2 for me.
Pretty good.
Ooh. This is really sick though, man. Just sight casting them like this,
Yeah.
like half sight casting, half blind casting.
Looks, if you didn't know any better, you'd think that's a tarpon.
Ooh, dude, big. Dude, pack of them. Dude, come on, come on, come on.
Oh! There we go,
Double up. Doubled up on the piece.
Sweet.
Dude, I had like a pack of like 6 follow me in, and like 3 different ones tried to eat it, and then Alex got hooked up right behind me.
Yes, sir.
So cool. So good.
Boom. Love it, boys. Putting it on him.
All right, double up. That's what, your 4th peacock?
Yeah,
I know his 4th, my 3rd or 4th, dude. This is like, there's just like schools of minnow running around, and they are lighting them up. Let's go.
Let's get that release.
Okay.
All right.
Smooth releases. Scott, this is insane. This is like one of the craziest things ever.
Love it. Look over there, dude.
Dude, they're going.
another
They're
one.
blitzing. This is like one of the.
You're probably the only person that would let do what we're doing right now.
Stand on front of the boat like this. Scott, you see these trunks? These things are rooted on this cooler.
Yeah, once if you fall, I'm not even fishing.
This is like one of the most weird, bizarre places I think I've ever fished in my entire life. Like what we're doing.
Oh, they're down there, yeah.
Like we're just cruising through this canal looking for peacock bass. There's giant carp. There's Mayan cichlids, big golden Midas cichlids. Like Scott says, there's tarpon in here sometimes. Snook can be in here. Like this is just like super freaking weird. Good pea right there, bedded. See that guy? Dude, I could have drive by, smacked him in the head.
Yeah, he probably would have ate. Right,
Oh, carcasses.
Yeah.
Carcasses.
Carcasses.
Ooh,
Oh, look,
nice.
two more.
Double.
Here you go.
Oh, am I flying on this one?
Yeah, no, go for the fly.
He's such a tool.
Just drop it right back on his head.
This is like this is like the most stealthy fishing I think I've ever done in my entire life.
It's like confrontational fly fishing. Was that the noise of the peacock or you?
That was a peacock.
You have soft on your cast.
Dude, it.
Pop it, strip it.
Ooh, he swerved you.
Only because you're not even gonna be able to see it if you make that big a fly.
Are you sure you don't want me to throw a 2-ton wake on it?
And
I go.
now,
I just like.
as you see him moving on it, that's when you're already strip setting. Strip now.
That only took me freaking 5 tries, if not more like 10 tries to hook an 8-inch peacock bass.
Okay. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh, he's peeling off so much line.
Oh.
Everything about that was just terrible. Thanks, guys, for putting up with that.
Just sit. Dead still. Is this how you imagine these canals looking, Lawson?
Yeah. This is still like
Oh, fly rod. Fly rod's in.
insane.
It's fine. Real different.
Holy crap.
Maybe I shouldn't be throwing in the bread right now as you're filming.
No, that makes it better.
It was a classic bait and switch.
So what just happened is that there's a school of Midas cichlids sitting there, and I'll show you what those are in a second if you're not sure. They're like an incredible looking fish, but Scott is eating a sub. It just throws like a handful of bread up on top of it. They all start trying to eat the bread. Then Alex just throws a fly in there, and one of them just comes up and slurps his fly at the top. Maybe not the most sportsman catch, but
He ate a fly.
he ate a fly.
Bait and switch.
There was no bread on the hook, so whatever. I mean, if it was bread on the hook, who cares? Who says you can't catch fish with bread?
Yep. This is an insane looking one too.
He's a
He's got
huge
a
hump.
huge hump. It's a good size one.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a 40 fish following him too.
That's an awesome one, dude.
That is like,
Hey.
I'm disturbed looking at this fish.
It's like over 2 pounds. We're close to it.
That, my friends, is a Midas cichlid. If you can understand why Midas, the old story about gold, would be where that name comes from. That is, I don't even know what to say about this fish. Like,
Look at that head.
oh, it's so bulbous.
Bulbous.
I was just laughing at Scott in the background, throwing his sub in there. Sweet, dude.
That's awesome.
Sweet. All right.
Let's get that juicy. Okay, you just want to go, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Your girlfriend was hot like me.
Okay.
Watch. You know, look.
Here,
Look.
I'll trade.
this,
I'll
Lawson.
trade you really quick.
Someone quickly film this. Watch what happens. They're like leaping out.
Oh my gosh, they're crushing it. Hold on a second.
You're good.
Keep that right there. Give me a break. Oh, I think just one wants to eat the berry. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on.
Oh!
Spooky.
Hit.
What
is that?
I think it's a Mayan cichlid. I mean, they're beautiful fish.
There.
I think they're probably, you would say, like the most plentiful fish in here.
Yeah.
Let's never talk about this again. Just grab a spinning rod.
Put a piece of bread on it. Catch yourself your first Midas, and let's move on.
Dude, this is like, reminds me of,
Tight ball.
I'm a kid again.
Yeah, make it really nice and tight. Like a schoolboy. It's just horrible. I'm just terrible.
I love too. You're
a horrible
you're
person.
saying that whole thing while you're sitting there holding your jewel like a cigarette. You're just like yeah, roll that shit tight.
I was like I'm a 40-year-old man with a van. White van. Hey kids, get in the car.
Dude, it's tight. some tighten ups.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know the spot.
Go.
Dude. I heard they're really
How much you want to bet you don't get a Midas?
keying in on bread.
Never mind. Nope, leave it.
What is it?
Not a Midas.
It's a tilapia, yeah.
That's fine, it's not a lobby.
Oh, this is one of those humpback things, right? That's so cool. That's a first. This is a hump-headed cichlid?
Something like that. I don't know the name of it.
More like a chump-headed cichlid, am I right?
Freaking big one, dude.
World record.
Wow, big one.
What?
I don't really know what they are, to be honest.
I'm disturbed. Not a Midas cichlid. It literally looks identical in body. It's just not gold, and it also has that weird, creepy bulb hump. What a weird day.
Been all over the place.
Really, oh gosh, really keying in on the roast beef and bread pattern. See you later, Smelly.
You're not done yet.
Dude, that thing just took the fattest dump on me of all time.
Literally turtles on that one, dude.
Oh God.
Oh no. Keep it there? Oh no.
I just had to pull it.
Yes.
You like that hook set? I don't think I've ever set a hook that hard on a fish before, and I do it on a Midas cichlid with a bread ball.
That's a pretty one. Such a deep shade, that one.
This is like the funniest thing in the world to me. I don't know why. Dude.
Not many fish that color, dude.
Oh my God, that thing is huge and orange.
This is disturbing. Like, this is so crazy. This is like the craziest thing in the world. Only with Scott Rose on Peacock Adventures, right?
Mm-hmm. Book your Midas cichlid trip today.
Book your Midas cichlid trip. There is our Midas cichlid right there. That is just wrong. It's great, but it's wrong.
I was like, do you want to release it? Oh, never mind.
Holy crap. All right, we are like slowly winding down like our first session. We're gonna go fish somewhere entirely different soon enough. We're back into like kind of an area where we were catching those peacocks that were blitzing on minnows just out in the middle of this like open area. This is what I've been throwing all day, is just a white fluke with the VMC wide gap. But I'm gonna put that down for a bit, even though it's been working really well. And I'm gonna throw a hunch. It's just a little jerk bait that you can get on Carl's. Holy crap, there's a huge grass carp in front of us. Yeah, so we're gonna throw this around, see if we can maybe catch a few more peacock, and we're gonna call it a day.
Oh, game over.
Oh, hit him again.
Okay, I got.
He's like, it is too good.
Well, there was a fish on the hunch.
Don't do this at home.
My God almighty, that fish was big.
Hit it.
Yes.
Nice.
Clear that on the roof. What's going on, Alex?
Oh, we're on camera. All right. Yeah.
Oh, the fish underneath them, too.
So we were able to get on this bed and bring off what you think the female.
Yeah, female first.
The female first, and we cleared off all this grass, and finally this big male popping out. He's got a little bump on his head. It took like 50 or 60 casts, I'm not gonna lie, but this feels good. This is definitely the PB. We broke PB after PB after PB.
Yeah, this is a big one today for sure.
Boom, got him. Dude, that took way too long, but it feels so good. I have I haven't targeted these guys. I haven't really even like, thought about them too much being down here in Florida, but holy cow.
Yeah.
Definitely big fish for the day, right?
Dude, that's the biggest fish of the day.
For sure. Haven't seen anything bigger today. A lot of schoolie sized fish. A lot of 1 and 2s, but nice to see this one, and Alex made it count.
Yeah, man. That's so cool, man.
That is a beautiful fish.
That is stunning.
Wait, sender.
Yeah, let's get her back.
Away he goes.
Good job, team.
Hey, give me some.
Good job.
Oh, hello.
Look at that boil under there.
Hello, Storm.
Yeah, catch one in there, Lawson. Look at where that duck is. That's kind of the zone.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Oh, that was epic.
Big one, dude.
That was cool. That's a good
Big
fish.
one.
Dude, that's a stud.
That was sweet, man.
Dude.
Scott,
Came out.
That audio
good,
prediction.
good call.
You have a cast underneath there.
Dude, a second before, I was like, I want you to break the PV. That's not going to be it. It's going to be close.
Dude, that looked like very similar to the size of the 3.
I think it's a little more.
Oh,
yeah.
he's a tank. Yeah, he's a stud.
Wow. Tell me you're rolling.
Oh, I'm rolling.
That was good.
That was sweet, man. Hey-yo.
Very similar size to that one you just got.
It's tank.
I think it's a bit bigger.
3 1/4 maybe.
Sweet. All right, that is my biggest fish of the day. Literally almost a cookie cutter, the one that Alex just caught. And Scott called that so perfectly, man. That could not have been cooler. He was like, "Yeah, that looks pretty good. Throw over there." And he came flying out like mad. We have a big thunderstorm kind of rolling in on us here, so this might be one of our last fish of the day, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna let him go and just keep throwing, man. What an awesome fish.
I thought he was bigger off the eat. Off the eat, I thought it was like a 4.5, 5.
Boom, back at the house. That is it for the video. It was super fun fishing with Scott and Alex. Scott is the absolute man. If you guys want to go fish in Miami for peacock, Scott is the guy to talk to. He also does snakehead trips, largemouth, basically anything you can do in Miami, freshwater, Scott does it. So definitely hit him up. I'll leave his links down below. That was actually the first time I've ever fished for peacock bass with Scott. Scott and I have fished together a ton of times, but I've never fished with him for peacock, so that was really, really cool to kind of see what he does. And Miami is just the weirdest place I've ever fished in my entire life. It made no sense. Everything is just super strange and weird. You're fishing in people's backyards, basically, in these giant limestone cut canals. There's iguanas, there's wildlife everywhere, there's peacocks, like peacocks with birds, there's peacock bass, there's ducks everywhere. It's just the weirdest place in the world. It's so weird to explain, and you never think what it's going to look like until you really go there and experience it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and make sure you hit subscribe down below. That helps me out tremendously. Leave some comments as well. What do you want to see in future videos? Hurricane Dorian is creeping up on us here, and it's going to hit us pretty soon. So all you guys out there, if you're in Florida, stay safe. I still haven't even made up my mind yet what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to stay for the storm, if I'm going to go leave and try to go fish somewhere else. I don't quite know yet. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Until the next time.